Being an ambassador in the coalition, it's I would say personally, and that it's a space where I raise and stand for, not for myself, but for a nation. It makes me painful when I deal with the mother who affected by HIV and she's staying with her children who've been affected by HIV. And when the mother, she is doing sex work for living and she hiding her status and hiding a child status, and we find it's very difficult for that child because the mother, when she get arrested, who looking after the child to make sure that the child taking medication correctly, she and the child may eat something, or who looking after that child, and are always concerned again around because the relationship between the most of sex workers who are mothers, they don't have a good relationship with their parents or their family members. And it's give me worry when a sex worker died and she left her child without anybody know that her child is affected by HIV. And I've got really afraid of looking it when the child is growing under stigma, discrimination, stereotype, and she growing, and when she going to school also experiencing the same thing, and those things makes the children of sex workers turning back and come back and lose control and lose hope because there is no one that can support them. And my wish and my dream is to make sure, especially for my opinion as a mother, I wish those children, they have the shoulder to cry and they have somebody next to them to take care of them. That's why I'm really advocating for children of sex workers and also the children from the community to make sure that really they enjoy their life and they get to their future. They can able to plan for their future. And the fact that it's a reality. People, they just ignore it, but it's a reality. A mother who doing sex work, it's a reality. There is lots of mothers who doing sex work. There is lots of mothers who staying outside, who don't have even identity document. So those are reality. Just that people, they ignore it. They're really affected by HIV. But you can't separate HIV with gender-based violence, with treatment, with nutrition, with safety and security. But you can't separate it. You need to we need all that package as a whole for the human being, for women, for children, and the teen, young boys, young girls, adolescent, youth, young women, young men, all to get all that package as a whole, not to separate it. We keep on staying and talking and discussing about treatment of HIV, how you treat yourself, how to take medication, make sure that even all those things can be there. But if we don't have prevention, there is more being affected by HIV. The important change, without empowering their mothers and families and community, because to raise a child, it's including everyone. Political parties, the president, different departments, people around, pastors, everyone, to raise that child, to support that child. So without educating them and reducing the stigma and discrimination against them, against the children who are affected by HIV, we are still standing in the one So we need to get enough, not lacking of information, people working hand to hand, partnership, so that they can share information, so that that child will be growing in environment, psychosocial support for those children who are affected by HIV. Without psychosocial support, not only from home and family, but a chain where a child is walking. I'm talking about a child when we're going to church, a child when he's playing with the children of the community, a child at school, a child when it's going to clinic. All those people are involved to support that child and grow up and make sure that she eats healthy and she's safety or his safety. She's getting all these package, then we'll be having a new generation that is very healthy, even though they are affected by HIV. If they can feel what the women and children affected by HIV they experience in the grassroots level, they will be able to develop really policies who protect them and who support them. And they will also create policies that really not judging them when they're creating or estimate that if we deliver this particular tablet or what is this, whatever what they think when they develop, I ask them that they must come and give the opportunity people who've been experiencing and going through this painful stigma and discrimination, labeling and stereotype. They make them involved to decision making and help them and assist them so that they can, when they put the policies and they will be able to implement it, involve them. They need to be involved more in the grassroots level.